Hello! Hi, Part-Times. How you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Chio, hello! Well, hello! How you doing? Hi! Hi, Part-Times. How you doing? How you doing? How are we doing on this fine Wednesday? It's Wednesday today. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? You know it's Wednesday? Whoa. Whoa, it's Twackle Wednesday. I'm recording for the super. My OC is pretty taxed. Nah. No. Not pretty, no. No. Thank you. We've been Chompi to be romance, thank you. Every time I see the animation of Chio spinning a power chomp around by the tail, I keep expecting her to say, "So long, gay pork chomp." Maybe next time you'll hear it. maybe, perhaps. Never heard of Wednesday. Yeah, I guess that's true. In some cultures, they skip Wednesday. It's not a universally recognized day of the week. Yeah, I feel you. I lost track of time. I don't even know if it's Wednesday anymore. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know. I don't know, I've just been tired. But we're having a nice chill little yap stream today. Yippee! Chill yap stream! We'll be up for a little bit. Whoa, the Raaaaaaaaawr stream. What is Wednesday? You know, I don't even know if I know anymore. OMG, cute hair down. Hi, Chio. Hello! Thank you for super. I'm here with Chio and it's Hump Day. Yeah, it is Hump Day. It's Wednesday. Why do they call it that? I guess it's like the hump in the middle, because it's like the day in the middle of the week. I think it's something like that, isn't it? But like, isn't it only the day in the middle of the week, depending on if you count Monday or Sunday as the beginning day? If you count Monday as the first day of the week, then it's not in the middle. That would be Thursday. So it entirely depends on how you view the days in the week. Yeah, now I'm confused. Hi, Human. Hi. Yeah, it is confusing. It is. Eric, thank you for super. Head pat for little sister Chio. What if I bite your hand off? Now you don't have a hand anymore. Yeah. Me too. Also, Sunday is usually my week start thanks to work. Yeah, a lot of people would consider Sunday the start. I don't know. Ever since I was little, I always considered Monday to be the first day of the week. Maybe that's why it was like so confusing to hear that Wednesday is like the middle of the week. You know? Hi, you are mean. I think you're sensitive. Go up. Question for you: have you ever thought about streaming on Twitch as well? No, I hate Twitch. We were just talking about this in the last stream, actually. We were just talking about our hatred for Twitch in the last stream. No, I think Twitch is unwelcoming for VTubers, especially unwelcoming for VTubers that kind of, I was gonna say cute and funny VTubers. Are they actually unwelcoming to cute and funny VTubers? Or is it, I think maybe it's more VTubers that are the opposite. They got the big boob and like big hips that are kind of showing, you know? And personally, I think underboob should be allowed. I think Twitch not allowing underboob is kind of a massive L. Like, come on, man. I can understand if you don't want the areolas. Is that how you pronounce it? If you don't want that shown, if you don't want some nip on screen, I can understand that, I guess, you know. But we can't have some underboob. What's wrong with that, huh? What's wrong with that? It's not. Nah. And also, like, from what I've heard, like, the Twitch culture is also very different from the YouTube culture. Like, I don't even know what my chat would look like on Twitch. If I were to start multi-streaming, I don't even know what my chat would look like. Like, would it kind of be the same as we have now? The same kind of vibe we have now? Or would it be something totally different? It could be something totally different, you know? They just don't like VTubers in general. Yeah, honestly, this is just my personal opinion. I'll go ahead and start with that. My personal opinion, but I don't think VTubers should stream on Twitch. Or at the very least, I think it should not be the primary platform. That way, if something happens and you get kicked off of it, then you still have your primary platform, which is something that's not Twitch. That's what I think. Twitch is just VTuber racist in general. Too lewd or too cute and funny triggers and stuff. Yeah, that's like, I've heard so many things. And it's just, I don't know, it doesn't feel the most welcoming to me. Actually, it's kind of funny. I get asked about streaming on Twitch all the time. Like, I mean, not like every stream or anything, but like, I get asked that fairly often. And I was going to say something, but now I'm getting some brain fog, and I don't know if I remember what I was going to say. What was I going to say? I don't know. I think my point was just, I'm just a bit surprised at how often I get asked it, actually. I think it's really just that, you know? It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting to be asked about it so often. You know? Yeah. You need to have a parking podcast emote for sure. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think the cons vastly outweigh the pros. Like, okay, I'm streaming on Twitch. La-di-da, I'm streaming on Twitch. Oh, I get access to animated emotes? Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, the clipping feature is really nice and streamlined. Oh man, I think that's the best thing about Twitch. Not that there's a lot of great things, but out of the few good things, that's one of the best things. I do actually really like Twitch's clipping feature, and I wish YouTube would adopt some of that into their own clipping feature. I don't want YouTube clips to essentially just be a timestamp. That's a link. It would be nice if it would actually just give you the footage like Twitch does. I do really like that about Twitch. But oh, well, your VODs won't be saved. You have to manually save it or multi-stream to YouTube in order to have it saved. And then just like, oh, are they stricter on copyright? I was about to say that, but then it's like, oh wait, are they? Maybe somebody else can tell me if they are. I know YouTube can be pretty strict with copyright too, but like, isn't Twitch more strict with copyright? Isn't it? The mobile app is unusable garbage. Yes, I hate the Twitch mobile app. God, I feel like it's just so clunky. Which is like, come on, with Twitch being as big as it is, why is the mobile app so freaking unusable? Nah, YouTube mobile app, nice. Twitch mobile app, bad. Personally, Twitch is more fun to stream on because of redeems and it's more interactive, but not everyone appreciates this one, understandable. Yeah, no, personally, I don't think... Actually, in fact, I think sometimes redeems can even detract from the stream because they can be really distracting and jarring when things are happening on stream all the time. Actually, I know, I do stop by some Twitch streams sometimes because I do have a Twitch account. I have a Twitch account so I can chat with my VTuber friends who are on Twitch. And sometimes I like to watch people I look up to, like Insim on Twitch. So I do have a Twitch account. And then, depending on whose stream you go to, because it does depend on the stream. It's not everybody's, it kind of depends. But some streams over there, the redeems can feel like, in my experience, they're either total nothing burgers, like the hydrate redeem, or they're like super ADHD distracting stuff going off on the screen all the time. And And then at this point, I'm just like, can I even hear my VTuber talk about anything? I want to hear what my VTuber has to say. I want to listen to my VTuber yap, but I cannot because every 2 seconds, it's like, here's sound alerts, poggers, blah, 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 blah. Here's things getting thrown. Hitting my VTuber upside the head. Here's another sound. It's boo, 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 boo. Like, I think if YouTube ever added redeems, if they ever did add that interaction, I don't think I would use it. I don't think I would use it because I think it would just be really distracting. Like, unless I had some ideas that I think would actually enhance the stream, but like thinking about it right now, I don't know if I have any ideas where I feel like, you know, like I don't know if I can think of anything that I feel would add to the stream. You know, I know some people will be like, oh, you want to change my hairstyle? Okay, here's a redeem. You can magically change my hairstyle. Or, hey, you can magically, a Chomp used channel points. Oh, Chio's clothes are disappearing. And, like, I don't know, I feel like maybe stuff like that. But then it's also like, well, some stuff I want to have it out. Like, sometimes if I'm playing a game with my controller, I want to have my controller out the whole stream. I don't want it going away midway through. Targeted gifting could be nice. Oh yeah, I agree. That is another thing. I always forget about targeted gifting, but I do like that about Twitch, you know. I don't hate all of Twitch. I think Twitch has some good parts. I just think the cons vastly outweigh the pros. You know. I just discovered there's gonna be a new Made in Abyss movie this fall. Watch along with party times. No, I don't do watch along. But I am interested in the movie. Yeah, that was announced a little while ago. I hate all the emotes on Twitch. It's so toxic to look at. I think that depends on what emotes you're talking about. Do you mean like the default website emotes? Cause like I feel like I've seen a lot of VTuber emotes and stuff on Twitch, and they're like the same as like YouTube. You know. Actually, personally, I think I don't really use default emotes on YouTube or Twitch. But I think I tend to have liked or thought more of the basic ones on Twitch are funnier than the default ones on YouTube. You know, I think the only default emote on YouTube that I think is kind of funny is this one. Because it just looks so intimidating and ominous. Yeah. Some games have Twitch integration, which might be fun sometimes. I do think that could be fun, yeah. Well, actually, I've heard, I think I've seen some people use YouTube integration for games. Isn't that like a thing now, at least in limited capacity? Is that not like a thing? Like, I don't think it's as big as Twitch is, but like, I swear I've seen people use, like, a limited YouTube interactive. Isn't it like kind of a thing now? I don't know. Huh? What is it called when you can use channel points to influence something in the game? It has a name. What's the name of the program again? It's been so long. Frick. I can't remember. What is the name of the software people often use? Crowd control. Yeah, that's it. It's crowd control. Yeah. I swear, isn't there some YouTube crowd control integration that you can use now? Hang on. Can you use YouTube for crowd control? According to Google, yes, you can use the crowd control app on YouTube to allow viewers to interact with and influence your live stream gameplay, such as spawning items, triggering events. It works across various platforms. Well, assuming Google's not lying to me, there you go. So that's no longer a Twitch exclusive thing. So, we can take that off the list of reasons for why someone might use Twitch. That's because Twitch used to be more of a close-knit community thing before it went mainstream. I mean, maybe forever ago, I don't know. I can't say I know of when Twitch was smaller. I do know that a lot of indie VTubers kind of found their space on Twitch at first. Because YouTube live streaming, when VTubing first blew up, YouTube live streaming was not as nice to use. Because YouTube was more like the video platform, you know? Well, actually, VTubers originally started out with videos. I think it was Niji-sanji who popularized the live streaming format for VTubers. So you can thank Niji-sanji for all of your live streaming tubers that you get to interact with every day. But yeah, but I didn't really get to watch a lot of like corporate VTubers back then. I didn't really watch a lot of corporate VTubers back then, so. But like, they were still on YouTube, weren't they? So maybe they were just streaming with like the less nice YouTube before they made it better. You know, in Japan, yeah. Yeah, early VTubers were edited video content originally. Yeah, like Kizuna Ai and Mirai Akari and Kaguya Luna. The big four or big five, depending on who you asked. Yeah, Niji-sanji really kickstarted all the heavy live 2D streaming. Yep, that was something popularized by them. Yeah, originally VTubers did more video content. Yeah. So like a lot of indie VTuber stuff, it's on Twitch because Twitch was just the live streaming platform and YouTube couldn't really compete. I remember Kizuna Ai. Well, you can remember her right now because she's active again. I've been watching her again. Actually, I just watched one of her recent. She just released a new single, like a couple of weeks ago. I'm a little late to listen to it. I listened to it a couple of days ago. Yeah, the Kamacho. Kamacho. The Kamacho song. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I can understand, like, everyone's over on Twitch when it started out, but YouTube's a lot nicer now, and Twitch is a lot shittier now, so I don't understand why people are still there. Hey, thank you for super. Sometimes I feel like ripping your eyes out of the sockets. They were so cute, and they look like those soft, round porcelain doll eyes. Mods, this man is scaring me. The strange man is talking to me and scaring me. Mods. Force of habit is a powerful thing. Do you mean about remembering Kizuna Ai? Or do you mean about VTubers still using Twitch? That's a new level of cute aggression. Yeah, first time I've heard something like that in a while. About Twitch. I don't think that's really an excuse. Because I don't know. I will start off by saying I am extremely career oriented with my streaming, and I try to be as smart as I can with what I do. But I feel like if you valued your career, you wouldn't just default to force of habit. You'd assess what you really need, and if that is Twitch, then okay. But if it's not Twitch, you'd make the move. You know? That's what I think. You know? Like, if Pixelink had instead been a Twitch agency, and we were streaming on Twitch, and it was like mandatory. Like, let's say in this alternate universe, Pixelink was a Twitch-based VTuber agency, so that's where I start. And we're beat by default. We all have to stream on Twitch. Where would I be if that is what Pixelink was like? Instead of being on YouTube. It's a bit like tricky because if you start on Twitch, a lot of your established audience is on Twitch. Yeah, despite what I said a few minutes ago, there is also that too. Is if you've built up everything on Twitch, everything you have is on Twitch then. So like you do have to like move. I think if it was me, at the very least, I would be multi-streaming. At the very least. Because I think only streaming to Twitch is also not a good idea. Because their discoverability is absolute dog poop. And actually, YouTube has gotten a lot better. I can't tell you how many small channels that don't even have a couple thousand subscribers I see now with some of their algorithm changes. So YouTube's gotten a lot better. But I also just vastly prefer YouTube, so I don't know. At the very least, I'd be multi-streaming, but it's possible that I would also just try to make a move over. I don't know. I feel like I'd start by testing the waters and kind of see how it goes. If everything I had done was on Twitch. But I would be like trying to incorporate it because I don't like being on Twitch. Yeah. Well, actually, now I think about it, if Pixelink had been a Twitch-based agency, actually, I would not be in that situation because I would not have a plot. So never mind. Or maybe I would have, I don't know. Oh, for sure. I just mean in general sense, Twitch was a dominant streaming platform for so long, it's what they defaulted to. Yeah, I know, but like, I feel like content creation stuff, the scene is always changing, things are always changing, things become better, things become worse, things fluctuate. Some platforms are generally good but have bad times, some platforms are generally bad but have good times. I feel like at the end of the day, you just gotta think about what would really is best for you, and if you're gonna do it on Twitch, I would not only do it on Twitch. I don't think that's gonna work out for you with the way their website is set up. You know? If you're like starting out on Twitch and you only stream to Twitch, do you guys know how their algorithm works? You like select a category for you to stream into, like just chatting, or like a specific game you're playing or something. So then your stream can be found under that category. But then if you go to one of those categories, if you use Twitch's browse features and go to one of those categories, the people at the top are the people who have the most viewers. So if you are streaming only to Twitch, you just started out, you have 0 viewers, you're gonna be at the very, very bottom of those categories, and you're just gonna be like no one's gonna find you. Like, that's gotta be such a rough start. I don't know how anybody does that nowadays. YouTube recommended is great enough that I don't even have to check my sub feed anymore for watchable content. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I really only go to my sub feed if I like haven't seen something from a creator in a little while, and I want to watch them. You know. Yeah. But would you also say that it's worth multi-streaming if YouTube is your priority? No, because Twitch still hates VTubers, and I'm not putting up with that. Nah. I value myself too much to put up with Twitch's shenanigans, to be randomly banning you because anti-VTuber, you know? Or like you get the attention of the wrong person and they decide to organize a hate raid on you or something. I know that can happen on YouTube, but it happens more often on Twitch. Twitch is also just like a meaner. It's like, I don't know, the culture there is just kind of more mean, you know? It's kind of like how if you go try to stream on Kick, you can expect even more mean than Twitch. You know? Not necessarily on Twitch, I mean other platforms as well. There's no other platform that I would even consider. No. Kick is extremely toxic from what I've heard, worse than Twitch. Billy is tiny. Okay. I know Billy will require personal information if you get big enough. I don't want to deal with that. Like, there's no other, what other platform is there? What, I start streaming to Facebook? Like, it's not, you know. hate watching? No, not hate watching, hate raids, where you organize a bunch of people to come in and like they like spam like slurs and stuff in your chat. If you have a Discord server links that's open and they can talk, they'll go in there and they'll spam gore and stuff. Like, nah, not hate watching, hate raids. They're like a step up. Choo-choo! 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 Stream on MySpace! Stream via Google Calendar! Yeah, nah. You can be your grandma's favorite VTuber. No way, nah. I'm very happy just being on YouTube. It makes the most sense to me anyway, because YouTube is like, I use it literally all the time. Like, every single day, I hop on YouTube for even just a little bit, you know? Like, I watch shorts, I watch stream VODs, I watch long-form videos, I watch some of everything on YouTube. I use it all the time. I love YouTube. I've used YouTube for years. That's not me with any other video platform. Like, I have the Twitch mobile app on my phone, and sometimes if someone's doing something, I might attempt to use it. Even though it's extremely clunky, and I swear it has connectivity issues all the time. You know, like, do you know how frustrating it is when you're watching a live stream and it buffers 10 million times? You occasionally get that with YouTube, but I swear with Twitch, it's like, no, man, it's all the time. You can't watch anything on Twitch. It's always buffering, you know? Actually, that was also my experience, too, with the Trovo mobile app. The Trovo mobile app is also sucky and also buffers all the time. Like, can we not have it buffering? You know, like, I just want to do the most basic thing that I'm supposed to be able to do on your platform, which is watch the stream. That's all I want to do. Yeah. It's like alligator. You love YouTube, but YouTube not necessarily loves you back. I mean, yeah, YouTube's not perfect either. Like, I'm not trying to say here, like, all these other platforms suck and YouTube is perfect. Nah, if I could change things about YouTube, there's some annoying things I'd change about YouTube as well. The copyright system being one of them. I think it's not great. Or the clipping feature. I think Twitch has a better clipping feature. I would love to introduce something similar to YouTube. I feel like it would be way easier and we'd get way more clips from YouTube if they would update their clipping feature. Or like animated emotes would be nice. I don't know why we don't have those yet, you know? Like, you know? So like there's stuff I would change about YouTube too, but just it has, I just feel like it's the best of, it's the better of two worlds here. And I'd rather deal with YouTube problems than Twitch problems or any other streaming platform problems, you know? Chio was YouTube's #1 guy to trust. They don't want you to watch the stream, they want you to watch ads with a little stream on the side as a treat. You know, I actually swear, getting YouTube Premium was like totally worth it. I got it recently, finally, and I have not seen a single ad since I got it. And I'm just like, wow, it's like a whole different world. I can turn on any ASMR I want and it won't randomly play an ad. I mean, you'd be like listening to like the sweet girlfriend whispers and blah 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 blah, and then suddenly it's like, do you have problems with chronic diarrhea? Like, No. Twitch as a platform might be good, but its moderation team know they're evil. I don't even think it's that good as a platform. Its discoverability is absolute garbage. I don't think it's that good. I don't really know why people like to stream there so much. You know? And just to be super clear, this isn't me telling people what to do. They can obviously stream whatever they want. I feel like maybe I should throw that out there. But like, I just don't understand it. I just personally don't understand it. How much is premium again? I opted for like the full premium package for one person. It's like 13 bucks a month. You know? I don't know. I looked into getting an ad blocker, but the problem is that I watch a lot of my YouTube on mobile, and I would have to change entirely the way I watch YouTube and have to download some browser and then watch YouTube through a browser, and it's like, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. That's a lot of hassle. So instead, I just got YouTube Premium, and it's been nice so far. I was meaning to do it for a while, so yeah. Chio's ad target topic is special diarrhea. No, I pulled that out of my butt. But if you want to know something that YouTube actually gives me ads for some reason, it's boner pills. Boner pills every day. Okay, maybe not every day, but like every week at least. I'm on YouTube and there's freaking. Hang on, let me go. YouTube homepage. Refresh. How long will it take me to get a boner pill ad? Wait, I'm not gonna get them anymore because I have YouTube Premium. Well, never mind. I was gonna take a screenshot and be like, see, boner ads. But I have YouTube Premium now, so it's not gonna happen. No, I swear, it gives me boner pills all the time. I'm just like, is it my phone? Actually, you know what? That probably is what it is. My phone listening to me joking about my massive penis and thinking, oh, a penis haver? Well, we know what all penis havers want and need, and that's a bigger penis. So she'll love these suggestions and advertisements for a bigger penis. Let's suggest her Viagra and these other pills that are sketchy, and I don't even remember the name of them. Yeah, she'll love that. Wait. Was it called Hymns? Was it called Hymns? It might have been called Hymns. Hymns is either the name of a boner pill or it's the name of a weight loss program for dudes. And I don't remember which one it is, but it's one of those two. Which, like, I'm also not a guy. I mean, you can advertise it to me, but I'm not really the target audience, you know? I get the Rose Sparks ones. Yeah. Hims is a dandruff shampoo. No, I've seen the name Hims with one of those other two things that I have suggested. It's one of those. It's for hair. No, I'm telling you, I've seen Hims for something else. I'm telling you, I have seen... Yeah, wait, here you go. Hims? Over-the-counter medications and personal care products. Prescription medications? Hims and hers. Wait, yeah, no, it might be all of it. Hims, men's telehealth for hair, ED, weight loss, and... What? Huh? How many nieces do you have under your belt here, man? Excuse me? You've got it for hair, ED. I'm going to assume that's not the eating disorder ED, it's the other one. Weight loss and mental health treatment. Sexual health care for men. It's literally all of it. What the heck? It's all the same company? I am immediately distrusting. That's like when you go to a restaurant, or not like a nice restaurant, no, specifically a fast food place. You go to a fast food place where it's like known for a specific food type, but then they also have something else that you can get. Here's this place that's known for having tacos. Oh, but they also have a cheeseburger. I'm just like, I'm not gonna order your cheeseburger because it's probably not gonna be that good. You're known for your Mexican food. Why do you also have cheeseburgers? If I want a good cheeseburger, I'll just go to a place that specializes in cheeseburgers and get them there. You know, I get the exact same vibe from that. Like, what do you mean you've got all this stuff all under one brand? That feels a bit suspicious, especially when it's medical related stuff. No, I don't know if I trust that. For the kiddies who don't like Mexican food. And as a parent, you're gonna torture your kids like that by giving them garbage burgers from a place that probably doesn't know how to make a decent burger? No, I'd be insulted if my parents tried to hand that to me. No. Nah. I want to thank you for listening. Chio here says I don't tax. Chio the man needs Hims. No, I never said that. We're talking about YouTube ads. Does this mean Chio is actually a man? No, I swear swear, I've wondered for a while why the heck it advertises all that stuff to me. And I wonder now if it actually is that it hears me say I have a penis and assumes I'm actually a dude, and that's why it's like giving me this stuff. We also serve testosterone. It's hard being an OG son, you wouldn't understand. Well, I don't know, Joko. Are you admitting something to the class here? Are you admitting that you need Him's boner pills? Chompi is real. Chompi, and he needs boner pills. At least YouTube thinks so. This has to be Chompi foreshadowing. Maybe just YouTube just knows how much I want to debut a funny man model someday, and they're just like, here's some boner pills for your eventual man model. You might need it. Ouch, YouTube advertising! What, you think if I became a man for a day, I couldn't get it up on my own? How insulting! What even is that? What, we got a raid? Oh, hi, raiders! I didn't see the notification at all. Hi, Chai, hi! How you guys doing? Hi, Chimbas! Is it actually a raid, or are you guys gaslighting me that it's a raid? I hope not. I thought I saw some movement at the top of my chat box for the notification, but I gotta ask, because sometimes I see people gaslighting about raids. Perfect talking point to raid into the map. I understand multi-stuff for body and hair wash, but medication with multiple effects sounds sketchy AF. That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! It's super duper sketchy. And like, not. If you're selling me medication, like, I feel like it's only reasonable for you to be selling like adjacent and similar, like related medications, not selling me like everything under the sun. Cause you know what? At that point, you're stretching yourself too thin, and what you're doing is not gonna be that good. You know, like not everyone can be a jack of all trades. Sometimes it's just like stretching your butthole too big for fitting all those skills into. Now you got a permanently loose butthole because you tried to fit too much into it, and you broke your butt muscles. Now it'll never work the same ever again. That's what it's like. That's what it's like. So you better only give me like 1 or 2 things you specialize in, or I won't trust it. It's also sold by the register at the gas station. You probably should not put it in your body. I can agree with that. Like the gas station sushi. You might be okay, but you also might get tapeworms and diarrhea. So it's probably not worth it. Yeah. No, not my butt muscle. Yeah, don't pull your butt muscles. Don't pull them or they'll never recover. It's like pulling a tendon, but specifically in your butt. I love how we like got here from somebody asking, would you ever consider streaming to Twitch? And now we're talking about breaking your butt muscles. Do you see what Twitch does to you? Do you see what Twitch leads to if you even consider it? First it's just streaming on Twitch. Next thing you know, you busted your butt muscles. All because of Twitch. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Podcast. Twitch stretches butt muscles. Hey, with how trigger happy that band button is, they might as well be fucking you up the ass. Twitch chat can be pretty wild. Well, I think we're pretty wild right over here on YouTube. Free money! Thank you, Rose, thank you for massive help here. I can't get my tail up low. Well, sounds like you are in need of Hims, the boner pills that will increase your tail size. I like it when the Twitch chat says Kappa. Wait, I was going to say something, and I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, one thing I kind of wish YouTube would maybe do though, is if somebody comes in and says, "I am under 18," or jokes about it. I do like. I do. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a bit extreme, but part of me kind of likes to just automatic ban. And sometimes people come into my chat and they're like, "Hi, I'm 11," and then it's like, are you joking or are you being serious? It's like, I don't want to ban you if you're joking, but like, I also don't want you here if you're serious. But if YouTube did it for me, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. You mean like, I am 12 and what is this? Yes! 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 Well, I had somebody recently come into my chat when I was playing Resident Evil, and they're like, "Hi, I'm 11." I was just like, is that a joke? Are you being serious? I've had people joke about being underage or like something. So it's like, now I question it. And then they were just like, "Are you gonna kill me if I am?" And I'm just like, get out of here! Also, like, what kid goes into Resident Evil? What kid goes into Resident Evil streams, bro? You're not even supposed to be watching that game. Get out! Get out of here! These serious people, even grown adults, act like kids. So dumb. I mean, well, I don't know. As an adult who can act pretty childlike myself, I feel like childlike dialogue's not so much the problem. It kind of depends on how it is. Because like sometimes someone comes to the chat and like you can kind of get an idea by the way they type, like, oh, that might be a kid, maybe. But it can be kind of hard because I think also like if you have like severe autism, you might also sound like that. So like it's so hard to tell. Because it kind of depends person to person. But I feel like all of that is different still from coming in and directly saying that I'm this age, insert number that's under 18. You know, because then it's just like, I don't know, maybe I should just ban on site even if they are joking. And then if they want to start submitting unban requests. Actually, does YouTube have unban requests? I've been wondering about that. Chai raid, what's the chai raid real? Yeah, I'm just going to treat it like it's real. Thank you for the raid, Chai. Thank you for the raid. Hi, everybody. I'm Chio. We're yapping about stuff. I mean, I was playing Resident Evil when I was 4. I mean, yeah, but see, the thing is, you weren't supposed to be. But even if you are doing it, like, at home, in a completely not online setting where you're not interacting with other people, it's pretty different from when you are doing all of that stuff. Unban requests on YouTube would be pretty funny. Yeah, it would be pretty funny. Yeah, it would. Like, I know Twitch has unban requests. Yes, it was real. Okay, I just had to make sure. I didn't see the notification, and then nobody was answering my question until just now if it was actually real. You know? Kids can't watch Resident Evil? Why? I watched my sister play Resident Evil 1 when I was a kid, and all I did was give me chronic nightmares of a zombie apocalypse that may have never actually gone away. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe exactly that. That reminds me of a dream I had when I was really little. Where like my parents had one of the Terminator movies on the screen. I don't know which one it is. Whichever one had like the blonde lady. She's like an antagonist. I remember it has a blonde lady with a ponytail And she's like an antagonist. I don't know which Terminator movie that is, but they had that on the screen. And then I remember, even though I wasn't watching it for that long, I ended up having a dream where that lady walked up to my dad, grabbed his head, snapped it to the side, and broke it off his shoulders. And I was just like, I think I was like 7 or something. No, wait, I was at least 8. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was at least like 8. Terminator 3, I think. What the? I don't know. I don't even know if she beheads anybody in that movie. I literally can't remember anything that happens in that movie beyond just that the lady exists. So she may or may not behead someone in the movie. I don't know, but that's what happened in my dream. Yeah. Don't mess with Terminator ladies is the moral of that story. Well, maybe if she didn't trespass into my family's cave, it wouldn't have been a problem. Go get your own cave, lady. Man, when I was a kid, I saw FNAF lore as a penance for not doing my homework so I could have nightmares on purpose. What? What? Chucky gave me nightmares. I've never seen Chucky, and I don't know if I want to. I do not like dolls. I never have. I still don't. Nah. But I remember when I did start watching horror content on YouTube, I was like extremely sensitive to it at first. I had to desensitize myself to it. I think the first horror game I really engaged with was FNAF. And I remember I like saw it all over the internet around the time it came out, and I was just like, what is this? What is this thing? I keep seeing the characters posted. I didn't know what it was. So then I looked it up on Wikipedia and just read the Wikipedia like basic synopsis of what it is, and it's like Five Nights at Freddy's is a like point and click horror survival horror game wherein the player is a security guard who must fend off malfunctioning animatronics from getting into the office and killing it. It's like a super basic description of what the game is, right? Well, that basic description on Wikipedia was so scary to me that it traumatized me, and I like went a whole week without being able to sleep. Got to the point where I was starting to have visual and auditory hallucinations. But I was kind of a pussy back then. It wasn't even the actual game, it was a Wikipedia description that scared me that bad. I think it was because the concept of malfunctioning animatronics coming to kill you just happened to be incredibly scary to me at the time. I don't know. I don't know, but it was traumatizing. But now I'm a big FNAF fan. Maybe it's because it was because of the trauma. So now I'm a big fan of anything that traumatizes me when I was a kid. Gee, your animations are getting even better. Great work. I think you probably. Yeah. I'm doing okay with the animations. I'm still working on some more. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying them. I had a dream when I was little. The pastor of the church I attended at the time suddenly turned into Diesel 10 from Thomas and Friends and started chasing me. No clue why. He was a nice guy. Your dream was just foreshadowing the existence of Choo Choo Charles. Yeah. He was giving Park Champion for 3 whole months. But I do think all of the literature part is scarier. Even like the lore part of the game. I honestly feel like FNAF does have a lot of pretty spooky elements to it. I wish the fan base wasn't so full of children. I want to play FNAF at some point, but like I don't want the children to be attracted. I was like, I hate being a big fan of mascot horror, a genre which also has a lot of children audience. I do not want... Man, Diesel 10 was an antagonist, wasn't he? I have no idea. Well, it's from Thomas and Friends. I think the only Thomas media I remember ever watching was that like 3D like movie Hero of the Rails, where Thomas discovers some like older train engine that's been literally abandoned in some desolate part of the island that no one's been to. He's been all alone in isolation there, and Thomas finds him by just pure mistake and decides to try to save him. That's the only Thomas media I ever remember seeing. China was truly ahead of his time with that dream. I know! It's like it predicted the future. Wait, Diesel was the bad guy. I have no idea who Thomas the Tank Engine bad guys are. But with all the horror content I see of Thomas himself on the internet, I feel like Thomas himself should probably be a bad guy at this point. I feel the same. Why, like, I played Poppy Playtime and liked it. I kind of forgot it was meant for kids while playing, haha. I don't think it is, though. I don't think it is meant for kids. It's just that it's colorful because it's a toy factory. I don't think it is supposed to... Hey, is Poppy... hang on. Now, what's the target audience demographic for Poppy Playtime? Or at least, like, originally? Poppy Playtime was designed as a survival horror game targeting teenagers and young adults. But it has gained immense popularity with young children. See, children getting attached to something and liking it does not mean that the source material was made with them in mind. They just got attached to it. And like, so many people don't seem to know what the difference is between something being made for kids and kids just liking it. Because I think FNAF is the same way. I don't think it was originally meant for kids, but people just say it's a kid's game. No, it's not! Boo! Someone gets freaking hung in the fifth one. Oh yeah, for children. You cheapy dino? I am not cheapy. The word you're looking for is lolly. Get it right. I'm 11 years old. I think I'm that same person who came by yesterday saying that. Ben. Nah. I'm not child-friendly streamer. Not child-friendly space. And if you are gonna watch people online, like, I was just thinking about this the other day, about kids who come in and say their ages and stuff. I know we cannot really realistically keep kids off the internet, but if you guys are going to be watching stuff on YouTube and stuff, at the very least, don't say your age. Do not announce your age in comments or live chats. Do not say it. Because people who are not gonna take advantage of you are not gonna care, and the only people who will care are the ones who want to take advantage of you. Do not say your age online! Stop saying it! Okay, anyway. Not Chibi says Chibi Dino. You don't know what a Chibi is then, bruh. Bruh. Do I look like a freaking Chibi? Nah. You're just too scared to say the word that actually applies. You're just too scared. Boo! Finally, I'm scary! Finally, I'm terrifying! No, you are not a chibi stan model. Yeah, no, I've seen a lot of people use the word chibi in reference to lolly models, and it's kind of frustrating because, like, those both mean two completely different things. Like no hate to chibi models, but they're just not the same thing. They're different. I would like to have a chibi model though. I think that would be cool. I would like to. It would be cool. But I don't currently have one. Sad. Actually, actually, there is one model that I actually had commissioned before Pixelink closed. I had started the commission before I knew it was going to close. So like it's not rigged or anything. It can't move around or anything. But like I guess I have one. I wonder if I could like request for like some of my different details. You know, like now my mouth is green and my collar, I'm not wearing it, but my collar has like spikes on it now. I wonder if I can request those details to be added. I don't know. I do not know, but it would be nice to be able to use the model. It would be nice to be able to use it. Yeah. TV is like diminutive or a tiny version, yeah. Yeah, it means like big head, small body. And like, I know lolly characters can also be, they're also to an extent big head, small body, but like Chibi is like a really over-exaggerated version of that, like more so than anything else. It's like stupidly exaggerated and that's the whole point. You know? Jokes apart, it'd be cool if it was made with your own art style. I could do that. I'd have to see if my Live 2D still works. But if it still works, then I should be able to, yeah. I cannot make a rig that's super nice or anything. It won't be anywhere near as nice as like, you know, the way I can move right now. But I could make like a simple one. I could. Yeah. Doodle Chio model in your own style would be adorable. Maybe I should then. I could. I know how all that works. I could. Like a Funko Pop. Never mind. I don't want to anymore. Big head and small body is basically Funko. What the heck? Still! What is with all the Funko Pop? Ew, no! I don't like Funko Pops! No! No! Funko Pop, Chio! I'll 3D print one. I'll hate it forever if you do, but I cannot stop you, I guess, if you want to. And those soulless eyes. You know, like, if I'm gonna become a figure or something, like, at the very least, could it be like, well, I would love actually something like, maybe like, actually, my dream figure that I would like to have, my dream figure is like pop-up parade figure. I would love a pop-up parade figure. That would be so cool. But then if not that, then like maybe something like, I know like Nendoroids are kind of like, there's a lot of them. What's the word I'm looking for? A bit oversaturated maybe, but I do like Nendoroids. Or I'd even be happy with like YouTube's figure. I kind of like their figures. They're pretty cool. Actually, I have some of them. I have a couple of YouTube's figures. They feel like they're more detailed than Funko Pops. And I feel like they're a bit more like flexible with like they have their own distinct style of eyes that they like to put on stuff, but they're more flexible with it. Like it doesn't have to be the like how do I say it? It doesn't have to be the traditional YouTube's eyes style, I don't think. I think you can ask them to change it and they will, but I think Funko Pops are more like hard stuck, like this is our brand, we're not changing it, like we're not, I don't know. I can't say for certain, I've never talked to Funko Pop people, but based on just what I've heard, so take that with a grain of salt. But it just feels like, you know, it feels like they're. I just can't say I've ever seen a Funko Pop that didn't have the traditional Funko Pop style to it, you know. But I have seen YouTubes that are more flexible, you know. Yeah. No, I'd much rather have a YouTube's figure. But pop-up parade would be my dream, because they're like the taller scale figures with all the details and stuff. Yeah, Chio and Linda were like 90% of the weight is on her head. No, but then those are cute though. I mean, maybe it'd be top heavy. I do have kind of a big head, but it might be a little top heavy. Wouldn't that be true of any figure though? Like if you had like a YouTube's figure or something, Well, I don't know. My current YouTube's figures are not top heavy. I don't know. I do have an Android, but I don't think I ever took it out of its box, so I've never actually dealt with them being top heavy. I don't know. But Papa Parade is my favorite type of figure. I want Papa Parade figure. Yeah! It can't be top heavy so long as it keeps your big fat tail. Oh, true, yeah, the tail would have a lot of weight to it. It would keep it from falling over. Yeah. New horror game idea? Oh, no, don't give them any more ideas. There's already a Funko Pop video game. We don't need more of them. Nah. Funko Pops feel like people get them because they're Funkos and not because they're fans of some media. I mean, I feel like, well, yeah, actually, yeah, I think that's right on the money because I feel like if you're a fan of the media, there's better options, like, you know, like I'm a fan of some of the media that YouTubers has made figures for. I have two of the figures. I have the Montgomery Gator one from FNAF. I'm like looking at it. It's like over there. And I have the Dread Ducky from Dark Deception. That's what it is. I have to like remember it for a second. I really like my YouTube's figures. I really like the ones that I got. They're pretty nice. They kind of just sit over there. As figures do. I just think they're pretty nice. I just like the couple that I have. And I feel like they've got more detail to them than they would if they were Funko Pops. I feel like they wouldn't have as much detail to them. So I like that there's more detail included. You know? I have the Ina Android. It's pretty cute. Ooh, yeah. I really always liked Ina's design. She always has like a really, really cool design. Yeah. I've been kind of watching a little bit more of Hololive recently. I checked out some of like Suisei's like music videos and was watching like clips and stuff from like different 3D lives, and I'm just like, man, like I know Hololive is like the king of VTuber agencies. So like I know they have a lot of money, but I watched some of these 3D lives and I'm just like, man, the budget must be through the roof with like how cool and like the quality of these freaking lives. Like the lighting's on point, the motion's on point, you know? It's like, man, I want to do that, but I don't know if I'd ever have the money to do something of that scale. Well, and not to say that you need a ton of money to do 3D lives. Like I've seen VTubers do like homemade at home 3D lives. You can do them like a more simplified version yourself. But specifically speaking about like such a high quality 3D live, like that would be really, really cool. But I don't know if I'll ever have the money specifically for that level of a 3D live. Like, I don't know. You know. Yeah. I only have a couple plushies of Hollow Mist. I don't know if I have many plushies. I did buy a standee recently, a Hololive standee, when I went to round 1 with some friends not that long ago. I went to round 1 with Perry and Toka. We hung out not that long ago. And they had some Hololive standees and stuff you could buy there. So I ended up buying Ina's. I thought hers was really cute. So I have that now. Yeah, I'm glad G Plus is gonna have bones. I'm gonna make her do brain rot poses like California girl beaver tags. What? That makes me feel old when I have no idea what the heck you just said. But yes, the Chio plushie is posable. So you can pose it. If you buy it, you can pose it. Yeah! Merch plug. And the merch is available until the end of April. So be sure to check it out if you might want to. Yeah. I have no VTuber merch currently, but when I have some more spare money, I'd like to get some. Well, if you end up getting spare money in the next month or so, you yourself could buy some Chio merch. We have a couple of things. A small merch drop for reaching 30K. Wow, 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 wow. I have some of the old Hololive plushies like Sana and Fauna. I kind of wish I had a Sana plushie. I did like Sana. Honestly, I feel kind of bad. It's like, I've been watching VTubers for so long. Like I started watching VTubers back in late 2019. Yeah. I mean, absolutely in dinosaur times. Like the 2019 that's back in dinosaur times, you know. But like I feel like it took me a while to really like get into agencies, I guess. I don't know. But the first like, well, I guess if you think about it, even VTubers like Kizuna Ai and like Kaguya Luna were technically part of agencies. I feel like kind of a different style than like the traditional, like not part of a gen or anything, but like technically they were in agencies, or at the very least like under companies. I don't know, it's kind of a different style, so I'm not really quite sure the exact wording for it, but like technically you could say that. But like when it comes to agencies and like the more traditional style we know, I didn't start watching them for like a couple of years. I kind of feel like I've missed a lot when it comes to like the like Hololive and stuff. I never really got into Nichi-Sanji or Hololive, and well, I like Hololive a bit more now. I don't know, something's kind of clicked with it a little bit, you know, like recently, you know. But man, I just feel like so much has happened. Like there's been so many streams and events and concerts that like it feels kind of weird getting into it so late, you know? Like you missed everything. you know? I watched Kizuna in 2016 first, but got bored of it and left. Bad taste. No, I'm just kidding. I actually technically did find her also around 2016, the dinosaur version of 2016. But I also like didn't really get into the VTuber scene until like a little bit later. Yeah, as I remember some of my friends were kind of talking about it, and I was like, oh, this is cool. But I didn't really get into VTubers until like a few years later, when, you know, like it was like before the boom, but like when there was like, I guess, more going on, I guess. How did you find them so early? What the heck? I was in anime groups and stuff around people that like anime, and they talked about it. Yeah, actually, I think that's entirely it. It's just I watched anime media because I remember around the time I did get more into VTubers and stuff. I remember I would like watch like anime openings and stuff on YouTube with my sister, and we used to get ads from, oh, what was her name? It was this 3D VTuber, and she used to go like, Hanjo! I always forget what her name is because I'm not good with names. But like, if you know who she is, she was like a traditional garb style VTuber. Black hair, red eyes. She had like twin tails that had the galaxy stars in them, and they go like all the way down to her feet. Like really long twin tails. She was a 3D VTuber because 3D was originally the niche. At the time, like everyone wanted 3D. Live 2D was actually considered the cheaper option at the time because 3D was what everyone used. But you know, it was like more expensive and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Mia Kimino, that's it. Mia Kimino. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I remember seeing like the ads for her, and I think I looked into her and started watching Kizuna Ai again and Kaguya Luna and all that, and then I remember I found Natsume Moe. She was the first English-speaking VTuber I found, and like that was when I realized like, oh wait a minute, there's like English ones too. Oh, this is maybe something that I could do. And that's when I kind of got more into it. Yeah. Is Chio low cortisol? I'm not always stressed out. You don't need to ask that. Nah. コロネ playing Doom is what dragged me into the rabbit hole. Yeah, I remember I really liked those streams where Korone would like try to only speak English. I was a big fan of those. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a VTuber old head. I was around before most other people. I am a dinosaur after all. I guess it makes sense, you know? Maybe I'm weird, but I don't really like watching the big agencies. Nah, it's not weird. It's just like a different culture. I know there's a lot of viewers who prefer the more personal aspect of actually getting to talk with their VTuber, and that's not really something you get with the real big agencies just because there's so many people watching, you know? It's like a different culture. But then like some people might really like the more like I've seen some people compare it to like kind of watching TV. You know, it's kind of like watching a TV production. There's more kayfabe, there's more of a performance being put on, and of course like when you have like the much higher budget of the big agencies, you get to just see like real high quality stuff, and some people really like that. You know, and of course the big agencies also just have a real good pick of skilled individuals, you know, to employ into the agency. So no matter who you're watching, you know you're watching somebody that's got a lot of like skill going on and stuff, you know. You know you're watching a quality talent. Yeah. I'm so old, I used to watch Coco live and meme reviews. Yeah, I remember when everyone got sad that when Coco was graduating. I remember that. I remember being out of the loop. I was just like, who? Oh, one of those Hololive girls. Oh, okay, yeah. Real big Japanese VTuber. I didn't really watch Coco, and I feel kind of sad. I spent so much time just kind of doing my own thing in the VTuber space. It took me a long time to really start watching other people more seriously, especially in the agency scene. I feel like I missed out on a lot. Chio was a true OG. You can maybe say that, yeah. You can maybe say that. Yeah, I tried watching this when they debuted. For some reason, it gave me hearing the dub for an anime when you're used to the sub kind of vibes. I mean, I think that's fair. Like, English VTubing was kind of just only starting to kick off around that time. Like, there were English-speaking VTubers before Hololive Mist, but Hololive Mist was like the first, like, big gen that focused on EN. So I can see where it's just not something that you were used to. Actually, I remember when people used to be like, there were a lot of people, I mean a lot of people, who used to say like English-speaking VTubers weren't really VTubers, and you're only a VTuber if you speak Japanese. Cause so many VTubers were Japanese, and there wasn't really an EN presence yet. So like there was like a lot of discourse, I guess. Is that the right word? Discourse? There was a lot of arguing about it. I know some people still hold that belief today. You could probably still find people who think that, but it was so widespread when VTubing first started to kick off in like the West. It was so widespread. You could see that, like, it's just you know. Yeah. So you might really gotta do a lot of peeps too late. Yeah. Well, I feel like it's never too late to get into somebody. Well, I guess maybe if they're already graduated. I don't know. I mean, you can still appreciate their old content and stuff, but I feel like if they're still active, it's never too late to get into them. But it definitely can feel that way when so much has happened and you just feel like you kind of missed a lot. You know? I wonder if they'll ever add auto dubbing for VTubers. Not saying they should, just saying YouTube might first add it. YouTube actually, around the beginning of VTubing like that, when VTubing started to kick off, YouTube at the time used to have a feature where you could submit your own fan subtitles for videos. You could just submit them. So in the beginning, I think before Hololive debuted, and maybe for some time after, I don't remember exactly when they got rid of the feature, but I remember even when the English side started to kick off more, I would see people all the time talking about the Japanese Hololive VTubers, because back then it was easier for stuff to be translated because of the fan translations, the fan subtitles. People would translate it and then submit in the fan subtitles, and you could just turn them on and just watch what someone translated and know what they were saying. And it helped a lot with people who don't speak Japanese being able to understand and appreciate the Japanese content. I used to rely on that a lot to watch my favorite Japanese VTubers. You know, it was kind of funny because I remember what it's like when a new video comes out and you had to like wait a few weeks to a month for someone to translate it. So you just kind of check in every now and then, like, is it here yet? Oh, here's this. Okay, yes, they've been added. Okay, now I can watch this video. But at some point they just got rid of that, and I feel like shortly after that I stopped seeing so much appreciation. I mean, of course, Japanese VTubers still get appreciated a ton. This isn't me saying it's not there. But I feel like on my feed specifically, I stopped seeing so much of it because they got rid of that feature. And then, of course, you know, EN VTubers also just became a lot more popular. So, of course, that just kind of naturally started to spread more anyway. But, like, I remember what my Twitter feed looked like way back when. And it's just kind of interesting to remember what it was like. And like, comparing it to now, you know? Or even comparing it to shortly after when those changes were made. You know? Yeah, I feel like they never should have got rid of that. I mean, it probably wasn't a very popular feature. Well, actually, I imagine they probably got rid of it because people, not for VTubers, but I could see where there could have been a problem with people submitting subtitles that were like not at all what was being said, and they're just like really dumb. Right? Like, I can imagine, like, some people would probably do that, and then the YouTubers might get, like, upset at it, right? You know, like, that's not what I'm saying. Or maybe they could even put in, like, inappropriate subtitles, and it's like, what the heck? I don't want that associated. Like, you can imagine where if you turn on those subtitles and then take a screenshot out of context, I feel like that's probably why they got rid of it. Like, I never saw that happen with VTubers, but it wouldn't surprise me if somewhere on YouTube with someone else it might have been happening. So maybe that's why they got rid of it, but it was certainly a loss for the VTuber scene because it was really handy in our little corner of the internet for being able to like understand the Japanese content. And yeah, everyone was really sad when they got rid of that feature. Part of me wishes they could bring it back, but I think it would just introduce the exact same problem again. So, you know. Yeah. That's how I watched Kitchen Eye back then. Yeah, me too! I used to watch her the same way. Fan translators are the unsung heroes for fans of all kinds of foreign media, movies, games, shows, even VTubers. Yeah, I really appreciate fan translators. It's really nice. Imagine how much content we wouldn't be able to really appreciate if we didn't have the fan translators. I mean, you could always just learn the language, I guess, but that's a lot harder. There used to be huge Discord groups dedicated to fan sub and YouTube videos. Yeah, it was like a really nice endeavor, and like the VTubing scene was just so full of like just love and having fun back then, you know. And you didn't get all the like Twitter drama and stuff. You know, it was nice. It was nice. Sometimes I remember back to what it was like at that time, and it's just like it's very nostalgic. We collecting it for the super. With a survey of 25 K-pop champions and 5K of these weird bubble guys saying Chio should do a stream with the funny eyes in the top. Wait, what do you mean 5K? What? Huh? What do you mean 25 K-pop champions? We don't have that many. There's no way. There's no way. We do not have that many pop champions. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. I'm curious though. Actually, how many do we have right now? I'm curious. Can I like see that? Can I like see? Total pop champions currently is 371. Dang, that's a lot, but nowhere near 25K. Nah. You mean like 30K YouTube subs? If he does, he's using the wrong name. Pop champions is the membership name. PogChomp. Just PogChomp is the fan name. PogChompian is specifically members. So I was just like, dang, if I had 25,000 PogChompians, man, I'd be rich. Maybe. I don't know how much money that would translate to, but... And we'd have the most active membership streams in the world. Yeah, tourism was low back then. Yeah, like before the boom, it really was truly a cute little community back then. It really was. Sometimes I miss that, but also I don't think it would be possible really to make it into a viable career maybe without the boom. Well, I don't know. Maybe you could. Because before the boom, it was this really niche thing where, like, if you had a model on screen and you were, like, you know, like, you're doing the thing, people would be like, whoa. It's like a talking character, but how are they doing that? Huh? And they would be, like, so surprised by it, you know? They didn't know what was going on. Tom, thank you for the gift. It's so cute. Thank you. Moving anime. Anime's already moving. But yeah, it's like it was like super niche and novelty. So like you could probably build a community around it back then. It was a lot easier to get attention doing it back then too, because like people were really used to it. You know. But after the boom, and people started to kind of like know what it is more and more, so like now you don't really have that, and now you're back to actually having to be skilled and entertaining. Ah man, dang, shucks, what a bummer. Then are you a moving anime? No, I'm a moving dinosaur. I'm not an anime. Yeah. Flood of tourist fans and tourist creators. You see less tourist creators these days, at least. I feel like I still see a lot because I go on the For You page on Twitter a lot, so I get recommended all kinds of things. But I do remember during the boom, there was like a huge flood of people who started doing it just because it was popular and not because it was something they actually wanted to do. So we did have a lot of that. There was a period where there was just a ton of graduations happening because people, like, it didn't work out. You know, they came in wanting to ride off the popularity wave, and when it didn't make them big, then they would just quit. So there was like a period where there was like a bunch of graduations and stuff, and now you don't really see too much of all that. Like, if people graduate now, it's for other reasons. It's not because, this is the new popular thing, and I'm gonna try to do it just because it's the new popular thing. Maybe I'll get 50,000 subscribers or something, you know? Yeah, you don't really get that so much anymore, which is really nice, because it was kind of annoying at the time when like there was so many people who weren't really passionate about it, you know, and you can kind of tell sometimes. You can kind of tell who's really in it because they love it and who only joined because it was the trending thing, you know. Yeah, I'm kind of happy we're out of that phase now. I feel like most people who are still here are doing it because they actually like it and they enjoy it, and they, you know, whether they just do it as a hobby or they want to make it work as a career someday. Like, most people nowadays, you can trust that they actually care about what they're doing, and it's not that big wave of people, you know, who just didn't care anymore, you know? Yeah. Not an anime. Netflix adaptation Chio confirmed. No, don't give Netflix the idea. People used to jump in, drop 2K on a model, do 2 streams, and graduate / sell the model. Yeah, God, I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that. I don't understand. Why even do that? Well, I also don't understand selling models either. Like, that feels like selling your identity to a stranger on the internet. Can you imagine you're just like, I'm changing my name to Bob, so if anyone wants to buy the name Chio Chompi, I'm not using it anymore. I'll sell it to you for $5,000. I'm changing my name to Bob and getting a full body plastic surgery reconstruction. So if anyone wants my old look and my old name, then you can buy it for $5,000 and forever have my old history and baggage kind of tied to you very loosely. And you're kind of becoming a skinwalker in my old skin. But you know, if you want to... But this is my personal feelings on it. There's nothing wrong with buying a model if you want to buy one. You know, there can be plus sides to it. You don't gotta go track down people to help you move or anything. You know, you don't gotta track down and it can be more expensive and stuff. I don't know. I just make it clear I'm not trying to like hate on anybody with that. I just personally don't get it. Personally, I'd want something that's on me. But it's not bad to do it if that's what you want. I just don't personally understand it. To my Urshi Bob. Wait, man, I should have said Chad instead. Bob was just the first name that came to mind. Proud Bob Chomp. Hi, Bob, can we be Bob Chomps? No! I meant to see Chio online, but it's no longer Chio, and now it's Bob. Yeah, Bob Chomps. I would personally love a V-Void with chakras one day. Yeah, you could totally do that. I haven't seen the V-Void in a long time, but I've heard that they updated the software a lot after I like kind of moved on from that sort of thing. Yeah, so maybe there's actually a custom clothes editor in there now. I know that was a common complaint back then. Is you had to make custom clothes out of the hair because there wasn't really a custom clothing editor. I wonder if they ever added that. Have you seen gameplay of this new game, Crimson Desert? No, but I think I saw some sort of argument or something about Crimson Desert recently. I don't know. I don't even remember what it would have been about, but I think I remember seeing something like that very recently. You know? What about Chio FOMO? I mean, I'm not against it. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I don't really have a lot of thoughts on that, but I'm not against it. I don't know when I would do it though, because I don't want to have too much merch all at the same time. And I kind of feel like, well, I know we have merch going on right now. You might be like, oh, you don't want to have too much merch, too. Well, what about that right there? But like this merch, it wasn't actually made with the 30K like goal in mind. It was kind of just that like I started talking. Someone invited me to talk about it with them from the Capitalist Trade Guild like a while ago. Like I wasn't even out of my grave yet when the conversation started. So it was originally not even gonna have anything to do with me coming out of the grave just yet, I guess, if that makes sense. It was in production for a long time. And then when we finally kind of got everything done, there was some surprise changes in plans, you know, like me coming out of my grave again was a bit of a surprise. Why were you in the grave? Because I graduated and was dead. So I was dead for a year. Which probably doesn't make any sense as for why I'd be having people talk about merch agreements if there was no plans for me to come back out yet. But shush, 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 wink, wink, wonk. Wink, wonk, there was talks for doing things while I was in the grave, and then turns out me coming back out the grave was a bit of a surprise, and then, yeah, but my point being, I don't really like to have too much merch like happening too often around the same time, because like I don't want it to feel like I'm trying to just sell merch all the time. And I think it's nice to have recovery periods in people's wallets, you know. If you have merch all of the time, then there might be some Pogtoms who are just unable to get stuff because you have merch all the time. They might be able to buy something in the first merch drop, but then if you have another one not too soon later, they might not be able to have that merch drop. You know, they might not be able to get anything from that one. So, I'd like, after this one is done, to, like, maybe not have some for a while, you know? Like, I kind of just want to wind down and stuff. You know. Does all of that make sense? I'm not always sure of how to say something like that, but I hope that made sense. Oh, graduation is death. I blame the meteor. But the meteor is what brought me to modern day. It didn't put me in the grave. Should we celebrate Easter on Chio's birthday? I don't think so. My hashtag is June 30th. That's pretty far away. That's pretty far after Easter, you know? Oh yeah, I was thinking, how can people keep up with all that merch? Yeah. No, I really don't want to have too many merch drops all at once. I feel like recently it's been kind of weird. Cause like, this was kind of in production before, and then I was gonna come out of my grave, and then I was gonna have merch for that, which was also kind of in production. I don't know, the timing was kind of weird, so I feel like right now there's been more than I would like, but like, after this I want to take like a little bit of a break before introducing any more, you know? If all that makes sense. Not drop it, take my money. Hi, Kurt, hi. Well, if you want to drop your money, we have some Chio merch available right now. You can buy the Chio plushie and somehow incorporate it into an animated video. Stop motion, yeah. But hi, Kurt, hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a great day. I feel kind of eepy right now, so sorry if blah blah blah, you know, sorry if I'm kind of like that. But yay! Yeah, if Chio graduates and dies from the meteor, she's gonna have to evolve into Dino's descendants and become a crocodile. Wait, that could be like the idea for the next Halloween. I dress up as a crocodile and I say like, oh, well, I died again and now I'm a crocodile. So that's my story behind my Halloween backstory for my next costume. Yeah. Whoops, sorry. I moved something on my desk and it hit my mic. I hope that wasn't too loud. Yeah. Sorry. Thank you for the super. First again. Is that a reference to the Fushigi thread on Twitter? And first again, the magic gravity ball. I remember when I was little, I really wanted some Fushigis, but I guess turns out since then they were kind of a scam. So I guess it's a good thing I never got any. Yeah. What merch would you eventually want but can't because it's too costly / risky? Well, I feel like the pop-up parade figure collab might be a bit up there, but I guess that's more about securing the connection / having enough of audience interest presence that they'll wanna do it with you? Question mark? I do like the idea of having like Chio sweater merch or something, Chio clothing merch, you know, cause I think my outfit kind of cute, kind of fire, and I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like doing a sweater or something wouldn't be too hard. Is my mic shifting? It is shifting. Stop shifting. Okay, there we go. But I feel like my sleeve, my one sleeve, cause it's like closed on the end. You know, my one sleeve here might be kind of hard to do. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it'd be easier if it's not closed. I don't know. But I also wonder how many PogChamps would want to actually wear it. I don't know. Would the guy PogChamps worry that it's a little too girly or something? I'm not sure. But I would like that. Or life-size PogChomp plushie. Life-size. For reference, PogChomps are kind of freaking huge. Wait, do I have my... I think I still have my size comparison in here. PogChomp. No, that's my old one. I need my modern size comparison. I always forget what I named it. Wait, I found it. Never mind, I found it. Life-size PogChomp plushie. I'm just under 4 feet. So it would be a really big PogChomp plushie. I would love to have one of those. It would be so big. Good luck fitting it through your front door. Make sure the tail doesn't get stuck in the door frame. I'm sorry to give it another super. Yes, it's a reference to my Fushigi tweet. Anyways, yeah, Fushigi was a total scam. Sad, the commercials made it look so cool. I guess that was the whole point though, you know? Yeah, I never really got any of those, like, infomercial products. I never bought any of those. Maybe it's really a good thing. I don't know. I'm sure some of them were legit, but like it's hard to know which ones are legit and which ones are not. But I want the Chio. Well, then you can buy the Chio right now. It's already... I mean, not life-size, but... I don't know if I want to have a life-size Chio plushie. I feel like some PogChomps, I don't know if they should be trusted with it. I don't know about that. Harder to move than a couch. Well, maybe not. I don't feel like it'd be as heavy as a couch if you had a PogChomp plushie. I don't know. I don't know if I'd have the confidence to rock that shirt, but you'd look awesome, though. It's not that girly. You'd look great. Fushigi was just contact juggling. Could be done with any spherical object. Oh, so it was just a normal ball. Bro, that is so scummy. Nah, that makes me sad. The magic gravity was a lie. It's actually just a ball. Yeah. Thank you. Thunder, thank you for the super. 4 feet, that's small. Like Henry small, though. No, it's Chio small. It's always been Chio small. I've always been that small. Yeah, my counts don't have a 5-foot tail. Well, just get another PogChomp to help you carry it. Problem solved. Then you can put it on your couch and watch TV with him. Yeah, that's what I want. I want a life-size PogChomp plushie. I really like the idea of the life-size PogChomp plushie. I think that would be cool. But yeah, that's something that I don't know how much it would even cost. So, you know, like the bigger the plushies are already can be pretty expensive. But then like if it's like a big plushie, and especially if it's not like a sphere. I think spherical plushies are easier to like make. But if it's like a more unique shape the way PogChomps are, like that could be like really expensive, you know? What about PogChomp pajamas? Oh wait, PogChomp pajamas would also be really cute. It'd be like a onesie, like a romper with a tail and like a hoodie. Oh wait, I really like that idea. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know if I could ever like make this stuff. Well, maybe the romper. I don't know. Maybe it can be compressed like a mattress. I don't know if I know exactly what that means. I don't know. I would wear it everywhere. Okay, so you guys will wear the PogChomp pajamas everywhere, but you don't necessarily want to wear the Chio sweater. What is this? What is this? Are you saying you don't like my sweater? Eh? Well, joke's on you. You could wear both. Put on the pajamas and then wearing a sweater on top of it. Maybe particularly in the winter time, because that's probably the only time you'd be able to wear both and not overheat. But still though, give me the sweater. Maybe someday. I do really like the idea. Yeah. Well, I was super happy when during my debut merch stop we were able to have like the cosplay pins and stuff. I really like that we were able to do that. I didn't know we could do that. Well, I mean, I guess it obviously makes sense that we could, because like can badges have been something that have been a thing in the VTuber sphere for a few years now. You get like the buttons with like, here's the VTuber's face on them, here's different expressions and stuff, you know. So like, I guess you just change the design on them. It's really simple and easy to do. It just never crossed my mind until Kawa offered to do it. Has anyone done Chio cosplay with the pins yet? No, I don't think so. I don't think anybody has. I would love to see somebody cosplay me. I like every day. Well, I mean, not that I like sit here with the thoughts sitting in my head or anything, but like, I don't know, how do I say it? I've been kind of waiting just to like see if anyone does, you know? Like it's kind of one of those things, like you see a VTuber cosplay and you're just like, I would be so cool, it would be so cool if someone did something like that for me too. So then you kind of just patiently wait. One day I'll see it if someone does it, you know? One day someone will do it. And then I wait. Yeah, so I'm still waiting, but it would be really cool if sometimes, like, it'd be cool to see it someday. So I feel like I'm kind of scatterbrained now. Sometimes I get like that after I'm yapping for too long. I don't know why it happens. I start out with a really clear head. I know what I'm going to say. And then after a couple of hours, it's like my brain gets tired. Maybe that's like my yapping quota. If I don't have a game to keep my attention span energized, then my brain just gets tired after like 2 hours. That's why yap streams are usually only around the 2-hour mark. I feel that. Is it not just me? It's not just me. That'll make me feel better if it's not just me. Because, like, I don't know. I see some VTubers who are able to, like, yap for, like, 3 hours before they even start a game. And then they game for, like, 2 more hours after that. And I'm just like, how do you do that? Because if I try to yap for even a couple of hours, I get freaking tired. 1 hour, easy. But going 2 hours, it's a bit demanding. You know? Perhaps play a Zatsu game or yapping. Maybe a different day. Today's just a dedicated yap. Yeah, but I feel like that's okay because I do have other stuff that I also need to work on. I gotta get some recordings done and communicate with people on projects and work some more on my own animation project. I've been working on a long-form animation project. I got some work on it done yesterday, actually. It's hard to focus on it sometimes. It's like, sometimes my brain just wants to do literally anything else but sit down at my iPad and work on my project. But I can't do that. I wonder if other people, well, I mean, obviously sometimes just procrastination. I think everyone relates to that. Man, you know, I look at like all the other animators who have like a team of people and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm just me. I'm at the beginning. I don't have a team. If I don't work on it, then nothing gets done. Thanks for getting the Minecraft server fixed, by the way. Fixed? Was it broken? What happened to the Minecraft server? Did somebody break it? I haven't heard anything about it being broken. You're welcome. It was broken apparently. Well, I'm glad it's fixed now. You're welcome. Yes, I fixed it. I got it fixed for you. You're welcome. Minecraft Minecraft just had an update. The server needs the update too. Oh! Okay, you said needs and not needed. Present tense. Does it still need the update? Is it fixed or is it outdated? I haven't been on a couple days, so I have no idea. Yeah, same. I have a lot of stuff going on right now. Like I've been working on another cover. And I've been trying to get all of that situated. It's nowhere near ready to come out, so don't expect it anytime soon. But I do have one in production. So I've been working on that, and then I gotta get some other stuff recorded, and just communicating with people, and checking on my fish in Fish Tycoon. I've been playing Fish Tycoon, and then, yeah, I'm working on my animations, and then also brainstorming other animations. Yeah, the server's down. I thought you said it was fixed. Is it fixed or broken? Which is it? Hang on. Someone says the Minecraft server is down due to needing an update. Okay, great. I checked my launcher and it says 2 people are on there. So are people online or it's broke? I'm getting mixed answers here. Is it working or is it broke? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna test it myself. Let me just try to boot it up. I'm not gonna put it on screen because I'm not gonna actually play it. But let me just see and I'll let you guys know if I'm able to get in or not. Good shout, it's still down. Server needs updated. Okay, wait. It can't be down. They probably just updated. Well, yeah, that's the whole point. I just joined successfully. Hang on, let me try. It's not down. I'm getting mixed answers here. Hang on. Oh, it's downloading an update on my side. You just need to go back to update 1.21.11. Yeah, that might be it. If there was an update, you might... Okay, I hope there's no lag. Okay, my Minecraft just booted up. If there is an what the frick? Ah, cancel. Okay. If there is an update, you just need to make sure you're specifically on the 1.21.11 version. You might just need to roll back your version by 1. And you should be able to do that easily through the Minecraft launcher. Yeah. Do you want to upgrade to the new version? I don't know anything about. Yeah, it says it's outdated server. It's not that the server is down. It's just that an update came out. And you gotta make sure you're on the right version. Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. Yeah. Wait, how many female viewers do you have? I'm not telling you. Creepy. Nah, I gotta protect my fellow women from perverts. I don't see how to unupdate. Let me open up my Minecraft launcher again. It's on the launcher itself, so before you open the actual game. I've done it before, but it's been a while. There should be a way to do it. Yeah, okay, I just found it. If you open up the launcher, there's that button where it says Play Java. Right next to that is an arrow, a green arrow. It opens a drop-down menu. You click on Latest Release next to Java Edition. Minecraft 1.21.11. Okay, I'm gonna try booting it back up again. Yeah. How are pog chomps made? I don't know. With the power of green and love. Something like that. Connecting to the boober. No, it still says me outdated client. What the heck? Oh, wait. Nope, now it's giving me a different message. Hang on. Nope, now it's still telling me outdated client. I don't know. I'll ask about it after stream because it's kind of disrupting the current stream. But there should be a way to do it. Yeah, I don't know. She said the viewership ratio at some point. I know at one point I had a fair amount of female pog chomps. I don't remember what it is. It's been a while since I've looked. Yeah, when the mommy pog chomp and the daddy pog chomp loves the daddy pog chomp very much. They kidnap someone and make them watch Chio Chompi until they become a new pog chomp. Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. But Chio, you are a pervert. Shh. Nobody needs to know that. Ha. Let me just send one more message to my person. Okay. Yeah, I'll like check it out. I'll experiment with it a bit and talk to the other people who helped me run it after the stream. Yeah. So they probably won't be able to yap for too much longer, and I want to be able to yap with you guys before then, instead of trying to troubleshoot Minecraft server. Yeah. No Stark emoji? Do you mean like Tony Stark? That's very specific. I don't see why there would ever be an emote of that. Not a bird. Oh, a stork? Okay, yeah, stork. Yeah, that was with an O. I was like, what the heck is a Stark? Tony Stark. Okay, yeah, no, stork I can see a bit more, maybe. Has YouTube started allowing you to like use like the eggplant emoji in chat and stuff again? It's still here. Hang on, I'm gonna set it. It's Stark from Freeway.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I see it. Eggplant. Oh, that's nice. At one point, people were telling me that you couldn't even send like the eggplant emoji in chat and stuff. Tony Stork. I can't think of it soon, but I'm fucking my mic. Okay. Whew. Would you rather eat a baby dino or a matter baby? Do I give it to him? Say it. I know that joke. You're not gonna get me with that one. What's a baby dino? It's true, in top chat, eggplants and peaches do not show, only in live chat. Wait, let me switch it back to top chat because I'm curious. Well, I still see it, but that's because I sent it. So maybe if somebody else sent it. That's true. I found a Minecraft fix. Oh, okay, what is it then? Chio, doesn't it smell like updye? I'm not saying it. Okay, Grove sent an eggplant. Oh yeah, if you switch to top chat, you don't see it. I only see it in live chat. Why? Who cares if eggplants are used as a euphemism for penis? It's a food. It's not a penis. I don't care what it's used as a euphemism for. It's not at all something lewd. It's just a food item. And the same thing for peaches. eat a peach and an eggplant for the rest of their lives, better not take your children to the grocery store then. They'll have an aneurysm in the produce aisle and freaking die. Time to change to a new emoji. Carrots.
Penis grabbing.
What the? You're like Slipknot. Wait, do you mean like... Is this another one of those jokes? One that I actually do not know. I know of a band with a similar name. Is that what you mean? Okay, 1, go to installations. 2, click on new installation. 3, under version, select release 1.21.11. 4, next to the new installation, click play. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now before I forget. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's a possibility we could just update the server as a whole, but I don't know how that works. Hang on. I don't know where any of this stuff is. Well, the installation is set to 1. Oh, it's 1.21.1. No wonder it won't let me back in. Okay. The animals popping up on my launcher page making noises is distracting me. It's very distracting and I don't like it. I don't actually know where the release button is. What the heck? Now my cursor has like wheat seeds and a line of baby chicks are following my cursor. They just went away. It's cute, but it's distracting! I'll figure it out later. This is too distracting. Super distracting, but I'm not the only one. Yeah, I can't even look around where the installation page is. Hey, Chio, want to do my readings for me today? No. That means I have to talk to people. No. Yeah. Sorry, Bracket, but Chio, look at the advertisers. I'm sorry, are they scared of produce now? Oh no! Oh no, a peach! Oh god! Woo! Oh no, an eggplant! Oh god, not those aubergines! Woo! Oh, so scary! Man! Next thing you know, we're not gonna be able to send any spherical emoji in the chat because they're balls. No. I would probably say, please don't update the server, otherwise all my mods will break and I'll need to get new ones. Yeah, I don't know if updating the server is what we need. We probably just want to make sure everyone's still using the correct version. And then next time we have a server, we can use the latest version. You know? You mean this one? Yes. I can see it. Because I'm not on Top Chat. Now I am on Top Chat, and your message is completely hidden. Yeah, at least cucumbers are good. Yeah, but for how long? How long until advertisers are scared away from more produce? Because of the mere chance that it could remind them of penis. And butts. How long until half the produce aisle is reduced to only non-phallic shaped produce? And butts. Yo. It's a valid question. It's a valid question, but... Meanwhile, we have actual literal point ads. Yeah, no, bro, before I got YouTube Premium, I was seeing these ads on YouTube. And it's like the K-pop demon hunter girls on a beach. in bikinis and they're all pregnant. You cannot tell me that this is not some fetish content. You cannot tell me. I have not seen K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm really late to the trend. I have not seen it yet. But I'm willing to bet that pregnancy is not one of the plot points.
Free money. Thank you, thank you.
New substitute for the vegetables and fruits. 8 equals D.
8 equals D. You know ads are tailored for you though. I don't look up that stuff. Bro, the ads were also giving me boner pills. I don't think my ads know me at all. I think my ads assume I'm a dude. The ads, I think, were convinced I was a guy. Because they would always advertise male stuff to me. They'd advertise hymns. They'd advertise Viagra. They'd advertise fetish content of female characters that are popular and hip right now. I think sometimes they'd offer me male baldness hair products to bring back your hair. Like, the ads think I was a dude. They think I'm a guy.
Everything reminds me of her peach emoji.
You guys are gonna make me want to eat a peach, bro. I like peaches. Thank you for the tippy, Dorothy. And also, McCock, thank you for your tippy earlier, too. Thank you. Why do they keep advertising your penis-related things? I don't know. My theory, we were talking about this earlier. My theory is that my phone is listening to me. So when I jokingly say that I have a penis and talk about my 12 into, the phone thinks it's serious and they only think I'm a dude. Yes. That's my theory. Yeah, no, like, YouTube is so backward. You can't type the peach emoji in chat, but you can see pregnant children's media. Make it make sense. Wait, actually, I think K-pop Demon Hunters might be family media. I hate it. I hate that I made that misconception. But the point is, you talk about it in consorting amount. No, I don't. No, I don't. It's just funny. It's so funny, haha. Hey, in my defense, quote, don't you have like multiple thumbnails where you've drawn yourself looking like really horny or something? If I go look at your channel right now, am I not gonna see exactly that? When the video immediately pops up from a year ago. There's at least one. At least one. Where is it? This one? Why is it so small? Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. You wanna talk to me about being horny? Bro. Got him! Got him! It's okay. Well, I was going to say we could be horny together, but actually that probably sounds like something I don't mean to say, so never mind. Never mind! I will not say that! Insert some other sentence instead. That's enough internet for today. That's your own channel! We can be horny in parallel. Is that better? Is that better? not together, just at the same time, really far away. With great distance between them. And probably about separate things. Yes. There we go. No more weird stuff. If you don't want weird stuff, then, well, I hate to break it to you. I'm kind of a weird person. Weird and awkward. We can be horny at a safe distance. It's like... Is this how people talked about it during COVID and stuff? Social distancing horny. She's freaky. I'm just over here joking about penis. To me, it's all about humor. Just two bows, horny in the hot tub, 5 feet apart, because Chio says so. Yeah, and because they're not gay. Yeah, that was funny though. Ooh, joking about what? I don't know. I'm like not sure where to take the conversation from here. I'm not sure where to take the conversation. Now I'm just like, well, this is awkward. Okay, PyChamps, give me my next conversation topic. I'm taking flashcard suggestions from the chat. Okay. I can't read them yet because I don't have any suggestions from chat yet. I'm waiting. I think we scared them away. Oh man, not my only animation friend. I scared him away. Well, when is the cover going to be released? Oh, I have no idea. It's like not anywhere near being done. Like I'm still in the getting stuff mixed and getting art for it phase. So, yeah, I have no idea when it'll be released. But as soon as I do know, we'll set up the premiere for it, so you guys will also know. I'm very excited. It's kind of an experimental cover, so I'm hoping PyChamps will like it. Don't put me on the spot like that. Well, I'm on the spot all the time, though. How did you feel about seeing the extra stuff in the Resident Evil remakes? Oh, yeah. I was looking up some Resident Evil stuff the other day. Like, about the first game. I wanted to read about one of the zombie types you find in the game. And... what was I saying? Oh, yeah, when I was looking up that stuff, I came across, this mode. I didn't know it was a thing, but I guess it's not in the version we played. It's not in the Resident Evil version that we played, but instead, it was like, it's in like the 2002 remakes and onwards. It's called One Dangerous Zombie. And I guess after you beat the game, maybe potentially a couple times, I don't know if you need to beat the game just once or whatever to unlock it, but it's an unlockable game mode where I guess, you have one zombie that's strapped up with bombs. It's a kamikaze suicide bomb zombie that chases you, and you cannot defend yourself in any way against it, because if you damage him at all, it will explode and immediately take you out and give you a game over. So the whole idea of it is that you have to, while playing the game, constantly avoid this one zombie that is faster than your average zombie, cannot be damaged, and can chase you through doors. So I looked up One Dangerous Zombie on YouTube. Tell me when to unmute so I don't hear spoilers. It's not spoilers. I'm not talking about spoiler. You can't kill him, can you? No, that's the whole point. You cannot kill him. That's the whole point. So I looked up a YouTube playthrough because I wanted to see the One Dangerous Zombie mode. But what I did not know was that in literally every version from like the 2002 remake and onwards, I guess they made the mansion bigger. I didn't know that. They like made the mansion bigger, so there's a ton of new rooms and areas, and some puzzles were reworked and stuff. And I was just like, well, my first thought was like the guy was playing as Chris. So my first thought was like, oh, is this if you play as Chris? And the character would go, like the player was going into rooms, and I'm like, I don't remember this room. Wait, where is this in the mansion? Oh, okay, I know where this is, but like, wait, what was that other room though? And then that's when I looked it up. I was like, is there new stuff in the mansion in the remakes? And Google was like, yes, starting from the 2002 remake and onward with the more recent remakes, they made the mansion way bigger. And I was just like, oh, kind of a bummer though, because like I didn't want to spoil myself on any of the new content. I just wanted to see the One Dangerous Zombie. But I guess you can't have one without the other, because that mode was introduced in the same remake as when the mansion got bigger. So you literally can't watch that mode without seeing all the new content. So yeah, I stopped watching it so I wouldn't spoil myself anymore, because I was like, well, if it's that different, then at that point we might as well play the remake. I have the remake. I actually bought it before we played the original mode because I thought it was the original on Steam. Turned out it was not. So I bought it on GOG so we could play the original. But since I made that mistake, I do have the remake. So yeah. That's it. Mikau, thank you for the server. Let's play this game. Choose a number between 1 and 50. 35. Yeah. Sorry for being dumb to you. I have absolutely no idea what you're saying that about, but okay. Yeah, so I feel kind of bad. I accidentally spoiled myself a little bit. But I guess that means that there's a lot more new stuff to see if we play the remake. So like it's kind of cool to know that. I thought it would just be a straight remake, and I didn't realize there was going to be so much added to it. We should play it. We should play the remake at some point. Talking about the zombie, I guess. Oh, no, that's fine.
Lucy!
Yeah. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Thank you so much. You don't have to give me 35 though. Is that what you're gonna do?
Lucy! Star champion!
What the frick? Thank you. Thank you. What? Do you record stuff like that at home and are you able to practice without limitations, or is it difficult to not have to belt out the lyrics at full volume? I do record at home. I don't have access to any sort of studio. And yeah, I can just practice whenever I want. I can't always record because sometimes like people outside are being loud or whatever. But as far as just practicing, I can just do that whenever I want. Is it difficult to not have to belt out the lyrics at full volume? I mean, you don't really need to belt them out at full volume. I learned recently that it's good to record while holding the mic closer to your mouth. I didn't know that. I didn't know that before. So I'm hoping now that I know that, it'll make recording covers even easier. And maybe it'll sound better too. But yeah, no. It kind of just depends on what song you're doing. But stuff doesn't really always need to be melted. Mikau, thank you so much for all those gifted. Holy, thank you. That's you, bro, you're a real one. You're a real one, dude. You're a freaking real one. Wait, can I upload my next emote now? Wow, freak, I closed the tab. Why did I close it when I want to use okay, hang on. I just want to know if I can upload my next emoji. No, it wants another 41. Well, don't send 41. one because last time it told us that, it just raised the bar when we were sent that many. So it might be lying. It might be lying. So, if you want to, you can. But I don't know if it'll guarantee to unlock it. Yeah. No, there was one time McCock was so nice and generous and gave us enough gifteds like that. Like YouTube said, like, oh, 20 more gifteds or whatever. So McCock was so nice to send us that amount. And then YouTube said, nah, now you need another 40 or something. And I'm just like, what do you mean? What? Yeah, that happened. So like now I don't trust it. Yeah, they moved the goalpost. It was so rude. I used to sing a lot, and being able to project your voice sounds a lot better than just singing loudly. Yeah, there's a bunch of tricks and stuff to it. Hi, Himori, how you doing? Hi. Hello. How you doing? I was going to say something. What was it? I don't remember. But yeah, I've been trying to get better at my singing. I've been trying to practice what I can and like learn new techniques and stuff. And like, it's been a process. Like there's a lot that you don't really know goes into it until you start learning about it. It's really interesting. You know, like singing from your diaphragm and like how to do that. And I've been trying to learn how to do stuff like growling, but I'm not really having any luck with it yet.
Penis grabber.
Hi, Maury! Thank you for the super. I hope Chio's a lovely day. Thank you. I hope you have a fantastic day too. Thank you so much. It's always nice to see you. Yeah, process. Yeah. And I was trying to learn how to like ground stuff, but like, I know you're not supposed to feel it in your throat, right? You're not supposed to feel any strain or anything in your throat if you're growling. Well, every time I do, I feel it. So like I'm not doing it right. I'm still trying to learn how to do it correctly because I don't want to hurt my throat doing it wrong. But I don't know what I'm doing wrong yet. So I don't practice it super often because I don't want to push myself too hard. But yeah, Skillshare / lessons are worth it. Oh, maybe. I've been trying to like watch YouTube videos about it and get tips from them. But I don't know, I'm just not doing it yet. Growling, can we do a demo? No, it's gonna be so embarrassing because I don't know how to do it. Because thank you for the super. Wherever you reach your goal for emotes, it automatically jumps to the next goal. You cannot put new ones while you're live yet to wait till your next stream. I swear I've put the emotes in while live before though. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Well, I can take a look after the stream them and see if it'll let us. Maybe we can have the H for the next one. Maybe we can. I don't know if we just hit the goal for it though or not. I just happened to look and it still said like 41 left. So I can take a look after the stream is over and I can see. Maybe it'll let us. It would be nice. I made all those letter emotes and the only one we have is the C because of the memberships and stuff. Don't feel bad. Most musicians actually don't know how to either and are actively hurting their voices. Really? Sorry, I keep moving my mic around. Someday I'm gonna get a better setup for my mic. I swear. It's giving me a lot of trouble today. Yeah, I want the H. We want the other letter emotes. Yeah, I made every single letter for my name, and then I also have a G in there for PogChomp. Because we have all the same letters in our names, except PogChomp has a G. So I have all of my letters and then G from PogChomp. And I would like to upload the rest of them. Maybe the real emotes were the friends we made along the way. Maybe. But speaking of like audio stuff, I do need to go so I can get some stuff recorded. It's been about 2.5 hours. I think it's a good time. It's a good time to go ahead and end off. So I'm gonna go ahead and see who is online for a read. Let me see. That'd be a good time, good spot to end off. This was a really good yap. I like to have the occasional yap stream. We can just talk and catch up and like see what everyone's doing and And you don't need to be caught up on like a game we're playing or anything to join in. You can just join in. It's really nice. Let me see. Okay, let me make sure this person's not about to end, and if they are not, then we are good. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. Alrighty. Yippee! Bye, Chio, my food Chio. Enjoy your food! Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. This was fun. We get to yap and catch up. I realized I was watching with a 20-second delay though. But I hate when that happens to me. I know your pain. I know your pain. There was like one time not that long ago, I tuned into a stream and I swear I had it like caught up. Like I checked and everything. But then at some point I realized I was 20 minutes behind. And I was like, huh? Like how did that even happen? How did that even happen? You know? Yeah, it's embarrassing. At least it is for me when it happens. But yeah, I know you're playing. I know you're playing. Yeah, 21 minutes. I don't know how that happened. Or maybe it was 20 seconds. I swear it was 20 minutes though. It was like 20 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head off. Cause I need to get my work done. And I need to go use the bathroom. Worse is when you're messaging on stuff 30 minutes behind. Yeah, that's happened to me before too. And it's just like, bro, wasn't that Fuyo's? Yes, it was one of Fuyo's streams. Like right when she came back for her birthday week. I checked that I was watching at the correct time. I swear I did, but somehow ended up being 20 minutes behind anyway. I don't know how that happened. It was so weird. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and head off. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. I think we're streaming again tomorrow, right? More Resident Evil tomorrow. I've been enjoying Resident Evil so much. Yeah, we're streaming the next 2 days. So we got Resident Evil tomorrow, and then we're playing Pokopia for the first time on Friday. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, and then I normally stream on Saturday, but I have some other plans this Saturday, so we're doing our weekend stream on Sunday this week instead. I hope it's not too much trouble. I hope that's okay. Yeah. So I will see you guys tomorrow, or on Friday maybe, if you don't want to watch Resident Evil for whatever reason. I don't know. But I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye, VTubers. Bye bye. Bye bye.